When you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Kuzma. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Giannis kicks to Porter. Is it alive? The kick out to Antetokounmpo. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. It's a 3-point game. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Now, here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Hero. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. And it's Trent in the corner. Kuzma with the screen for Trent. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Hero against Trent. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. Here's Trent. Out to Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter with strong fundamentals. Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Now, here's Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mitchell. Turner finds Kuzma. Outside, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. .109 left in the first. Pass to Ware. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by Miami. Mitchell passes to Powell. Outside, Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Deflects the pass. Here's Antetokounmpo, out to Kuzma. There's Porter with the 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Porter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Takes the 3. And Ware pulls it down. It's Powell on the wing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Wiggins. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
The Heat leading by 3. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The shot by Jonas, no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony, the pass to Sims, out to Anthony. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Portis. And it's the Heat on the break. Jaquez right side. Wiggins surveying the floor. 20 feet out. And that one drops for him. Wiggins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Wiggins taking the initiative there.
Prince's shot is good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Jonas. Sinks the three-pointer. Jonas has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's Portis. Pass to Sims. And stolen by Wiggins. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. To the left wing. Here's Jonas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks trail by 6. Anthony, the pass to Prince. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Prince looking around. Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Jaquez the pass to Larson. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Larson's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Miami.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Coffey. Back to Portis from outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And saying the name, Nikola Jovic. I have to make sure, Coach, I get that right.
Yeah, there's only 1 letter difference in that last name, but there's a big difference in terms of their game. Jokic, obviously a center. Jovic, a wing player, but this guy's got great size and skill, and people will know this name over the next few years.
Now here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far. No coverage that time. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Hawkes with the screen on Prince. Larson. And again, it's the Heat missing. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Bucks. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat out front, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Amazing stuff from your occupied Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Green in at the small forward. Bucks trail by 3. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. On its way from Turner for 2. Misses the jumper. And Miami shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. And it's Trent in the corner. Bucks passing it around. Giannis sets a screen for Green. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Guys, back over to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Over Giannis. Green with the rebound. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Adebayo finds Powell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trent outside. Porter a screen on Hero. Trent passes to Turner. Back to Trent. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Trent. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell dishes to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Trent. Offensive rebound.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
And Turner kicks to Trent. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Powell against Green. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Green. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero against Turner. Outside, Adebayo. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Trent. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. They kick it out to Green. Over Mitchell. The putback on the wing, Giannis. Porter finds Green. Back to Porter. Kick out to Giannis. Another shot. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Giannis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hero from long range. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Giannis passes to Turner. There's Green with the 3. Kept alive. The kick out to Porter. Trent outside. Back to Porter. Mitchell with the steal. Adebayo with the screen for Hero. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Porter against Adebayo. Green left side. That 3 off the mark. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. We're going to step aside for just a second. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Jonas. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And for the Heat, they're shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Larson. Taken away by Anthony. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. On the wing, Wiggins. Fast break, Milwaukee. Pass to Coffey. And the foul on Kasper Jonas. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. Over to the wing. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Coffey. To the right side. Here's Rollins. And there's the drive. And here's Prince outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Jonas trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Coffey. Here's Prince. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Sims in the corner. Out to the right wing. There's Portis. Here's Coffey. The 3-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's the screen. Here's Larson. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jaquez with the steal. It's good.
The opposite of a selfish player. Jaime Jaquez Jr. always puts the team ahead of himself.
Takes it inside. It's Portis. Jacks up a 3. Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Jonas. Covered by Rollins. Jaquez against Portis. .49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Poked away. Higgins outside. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Here's Powell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Powell outside. From outside.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be.
Hero there for the rebound. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. Here's Powell. Adebayo outside. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. For 3. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. Now Porter fires the 3, and there's the 3.
And you can see why they go to Porter Jr. He knows how to get it done in the clutch.
Hero. The long shot, no good. Tipped away. Count it.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Turner outside. Puts up the 3, knocks down the 3. And so the Bucks take the win. They seem
the end of the game.
Good stuff, Allie.
chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the point. Powell against Brown. Powell, it's good.
You have to keep connecting from there if you're Norman Powell. That jump shot continues to improve.
On the wing, Simons. Checked by Mitchell. Brown, a screen on Adebayo. Tatum from long range. The rebound by Ware. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Powell passes to Hero. Hits the trifecta.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Tatum, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Simons outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tatum from long range.
I love how focused Bam is on the defensive end, using all of his size to create high-pressure coverage. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on White. The 3-ball. Boston pulls it in. Simons deciding where to go with it. Powell with a steal. Brown against Hero. The 3 is up. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got 6.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ware. Off target from three-point range. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Hero against White. The 3. Kata pulls it in. Celtics lead by 4. Outside White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
White with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And we're going to have a jump ball. Kata, pass to Brown. All sorts of time, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
Hero for 3. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. No coverage that time. Brown's got 11.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Here's Hero. Queta pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Brown, plenty of space. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Jakubonis and Jovic in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Pass to Garza. Pritchard surviving the D. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 7. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And his first shot of the game, no good. Boston leading by 7. They set the pick. Inside, right wing. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Wiggins outside. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Hauser outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Miami. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
There's a screen. This one for 3. Hauser can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Jaquez. It's Wiggins on the wing. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Launches a 3. Wiggins for the triple.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Knocked loose. 1:49 left in the half. Wiggins with another miss. Celtics lead by 7. To the middle. From deep. Wiggins out of the corner.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
Boston's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. For 3. Rebound Miami. It's Wiggins on the wing. From the corner. Good as the jump shot falls. Wiggins got 8.
Sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Outside Pritchard. Sinks Hits it from distance.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Wiggins with a screen on Pritchard. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Jaquez. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. From the arc. And the Celtics another three.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Jovic.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Three-pointer Pritchard fires in the triple. He's got 12.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's Peyton Pritchard making the highlights for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Peyton Pritchard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point. Tatum with it, guarded by Adebayo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Adebayo against Tatum. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And he makes all 3.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
White with a screen on Powell. Outside, Brown. Rebound, Miami. Ware's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adebayo, a screen on White to the paint. Brown with the steal. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Simons got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Hero against White. Releases. Nice form on the 20-footer. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Brown takes a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hero with it. Now guarded by White. Hero, the pass to Powell. The kick out to Adebayo. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Adebayo getting it done from downtown.
Tatum, a screen on Powell. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell for 3. Queta pulls it in. Celtics lead by 3. White, the pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Launches it. Tatum rips the 3.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Ware in the post. Tatum's there. Powell for 3. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Simons. Outside White. Tatum with a screen. 3-pointer. White can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Powell surveying the D, and the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game, and Miami going with a whole new group out there. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Wiggins. Now here's Jaquez. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Pritchard, guarded closely. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 6. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Jaquez no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Pritchard. Boucher outside. There's the double team with Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard. Jaquez covers. 3 on the clock. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, the mid-range game right now on point for Andrew Wiggins, doing work.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fades away, and that's good. Pritchard for 3. Pritchard's got 15.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Boucher finds Pritchard. 4-3, and again, Boston with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost...
And so it's the Boston Celtics earning this break in the action, up 10. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jaime Jaquez out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Yakatonis, and it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Hauser passes to Boucher. Wide open look, and he knocks the jumper down. And the Celtics lead by 12.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Wiggins for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Pritchard. Boucher outside. They set the pick. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's a crafty move by Mr. Boucher. Baits the defense with the up fake, gets the whistle. That is textbook basketball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one's no good. And he nails the third. Heat trail by 14. Hero for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Simons against Mitchell. Now Simons. Brown, a screen on Mitchell. Simons fires. Can't hit it. Powell against Boucher, and it's Powell off the drive.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Boston leading by 10. Now Boucher. Simons, a screen on Adebayo. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Brown in the high post, working on Powell. Here's White. Shot clock at 6. Now Simons, stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. White with the steal. Jaylen Brown. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now Mitchell. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Simons with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Stolen by Hero. Puts up the tray. That misses.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Boucher outside. Here's the pass to Brown. Powell with a steal.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on White. Powell outside for 3. Brown pulls down the board. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 14. Tatum outside. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now Hero. Where the screen. Clock at 6. Another chance. Down goes the jumper. Adebayo against Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Simons in at the 1. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. It's Porter outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Wide, a screen on Giannis. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jackson, who's checked in for Milwaukee. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Porter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And a miss there on the triple. Tatum down low. Guarded by Porter. The shot's good from Simons.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Goes up on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
The kick out to Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter. Jackson in the corner. Can they get it? And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brown with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Brown with a screen on Jackson. A nice shot by Tatum.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Outside Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Simons from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
Kicks it out to Prince. From about 19 feet. The rebound by the Celtics.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. Out to White. Jacks up a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Jackson setting the pick here for Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
Tatum passes to Simons. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Jackson kicks to Turner. Prince wide open. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And here's Brown outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics out in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Gary Trent is out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Portis, the pass to Trent. Back to Portis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Coffey. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Boucher with a screen on Green. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Coffey passes to Green. Fires, high post. And Boston with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Hauser. There's a good screen. Pritchard with a wide open look. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Bucks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Coffey. He has yet to score. Shoots over Gonzalez. Coffey can't get it to go. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Three-pointer, Pritchard. The shot that time, not on target. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. From deep, Trent. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Hauser. Shoots the three. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Trent. From past the arc. Up again. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. Boucher with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
They set the pick. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 5. And it's Trent off the drive. Here's Coffey. Trent, a screen on Pritchard. Green, the pass to Coffey. Clock at 4. Shoots over Gonzalez. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the triple. They get it again. Sims kicks to Green. Portis against Boucher. Back to Portis. From deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. It's stolen by Green. Here's Coffey. Hasn't made one yet. Trent setting the pick for Green. Green against Pritchard. There's the screen. They need this one. The rebound by the Bucks. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. That one, no good. It's stolen. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Out on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Simons in at the point. Tatum from 3. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You've got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball. Not for the things that come with it. Guys, back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Shot clock at 5. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, White. Cranes the three-pointer. White's got 6.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
Boston. Leading by 6. Outside, Simons. Tatum against Porter. Tatum on the wing. 12 points for him. Bangs home the trifecta. 15 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside, White. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. The 3 knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's how Prince gets his offense. Most of his shot attempts come from behind the arc.
The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Brown with a screen on Jackson. And here's Tatum for 3. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Brown against Jackson. To the inside. Antetokounmpo up top. Giannis just too much inside. outside.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Outside, White. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Simons with the screen for Tatum, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's a screen. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Bucks trail by 5. 40 seconds left to play in the third. They kick it out to Green. Trent outside, down low, pass to Coffey. Shoots over Gonzalez. Here's Coffey. Portis finds Green, who's back up. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Pritchard. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Gary Trent. Also, A.J. Green out there. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Portis.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Pritchard. Launches it. That shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Portis inside the three-point line, and there the Bucks with another bucket.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Green kicks to Trent. Pass to Coffey. Portis for 3. That's a hand on it. Here's Coffey. Driving in. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Portis. Sims. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Trent. Outside Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. White pulls it down. Boston leading by 3. Now Brown. They set the screen. From 20 feet out. Onto Kumbo with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Porter missed on the 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Green is checked in for Jackson.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
Tatum setting the pick for Simon. Knocks down the three.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter fires. And he does not hit.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Tatum outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Takes the three. He drills the three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Here's Tatum. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Portis. Gary Trent. Crane from outside.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Outside Tatum. Tatum on three of his own.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Green outside from about 19. He puts in the J. Knocked loose. Trent with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Three. Good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make a pay.
Reset the pick. Now Brown. Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's White. Beyond the arc. That's off. Outside Porter. Trent. The three doesn't go. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
That's the end of the game.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up.
formidable combo of Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo looking to dominate tonight as they get ready for action at Fiserv Forum. Heat, Bucks, just moments away right after this. Right now, let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And it's Miami's ball. And it's Mitchell penetrating. A clear look for Hero. The kick out to Adebayo. Over on Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Miami.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. There, the screen. Hero, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Pass to Powell. Outside for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Trent against Hero. Trent, the pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hero outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Heat trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. The Bucks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. The drive by Porter. Trent on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Trent's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Porter against Mitchell. The kick out to Adebayo. Powell outside. Hero for 3. Porter pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Hero outside. It's stolen by Trent. On the break. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. That 3's off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Hero outside. Outside for Mitchell. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Trent from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to Hero. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
First personal foul.
And here's Green from the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Yakachonis, and it's Larson in at the 2. Oh, swiped away. Portis, the pass to Coffey. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Green. There's the drive. Back to Jackson. Tries again. Out to Portis. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
Here's Jackson, following the three-point basket by Miami. Pass to Coffey. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Heat trail by 7. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Three-pointer Yakachonis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Portis with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic. And here's Jaquez. Shoots over Jackson. And a great job by the D, contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Portis outside. Offensive board. Outside, Green. They set the screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Pass to Green. Here's Coffey. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
The kick out to Wiggins. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Portis, the pass to Jackson. Portis, a screen. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. And it's Green missing. And Wiggins has got the ball here for Miami. They trail by 7. They get it back. Pass to Yakachonis. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Portis. He's scoreless. Here's Coffey. Off target from the wing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the game. Heat trail by 3. From behind the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Out to Portis. Lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Pass to Larson. 26 seconds left in the second period. And Miami again with the bucket. Outside, Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Jaquez. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sims has got 4 rebounds in the game. Portis outside. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Bobby Portis out there with Amir Coffey. Then it's Jackson. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Powell. No points so far. Hero outside. It's stolen by Trent. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. And Trent gets the 3. And the Bucks lead by 6. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Milwaukee has possession following the 3-point basket by Miami. Hero for 3. Out to Powell. Pass to Mitchell. From downtown, the rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent against Hero. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. Here's Prince. Takes the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Up top, Hero. Where the screen. Hero, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Porter finds Trent. 3-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from Reid. Fires for 3. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Prince. Pass to Porter. Now here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. To the middle. Pass to Ware. Plenty of space. And it's Miami with another. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The 3 from Prince. Hits the 3-pointer. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Here's Hero. Powell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Hero for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Trent outside. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. And stolen by Adebayo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Pass to Prince. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter here.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The kick out to Adebayo. Here's Powell. And here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Porter. Hero for three. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 6.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And here's Porter outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
It's Prince on the wing. Now covers. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's Porter. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in Milwaukee. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for Miami. We've got Yakichonis. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Here's Sims following the three-point basket by Miami. And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Wiggins.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Larson, defended by Portis. Pass to Yakichonis. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside, Green. Out to Portis. It's stolen by Jaquez.
Jackson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. 5 on the clock. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, good job by Wiggins, playing at his pace and carving out space for his shot.
Here's Green. Out to Portis. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Sims, the pass to Jackson. Here's Coffey. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Larson. Jaquez with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Yakichonis. Here's Larson, defended by Jackson. Wiggins for 3. Rebound by Sims. Sims has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Portis. Wiggins with a steal. Poke loose. Portis with the steal. Green outside. And there's the drive. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Portis. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
And he recognized the situation, saw an advantage there, and he didn't hesitate to capitalize.
Now here's Jaquez. Here's Larson from deep. Oh, he cannot hit. Outside, Green. Now Portis. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. The three is in!
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Wiggins outside, fires the three. Oh, the response! Wiggins answers big time.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Outside Portis. Now Green. Here's Coffey. Green outside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sims. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Prince is checked in for Coffey, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Jackson. It's stolen by Trent. It's a one-on-one situation. From downtown. Rebounded by Adebayo. For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Shoots a three. Cash from downtown.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Outside Trent. Trent, the screen on Hero. Trent. And the three misses. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Powell outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Trent.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
Buries it from outside.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Hero. The three is off. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Hero. Oh, the long ball, no good. And so it's Milwaukee. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
is a clear favorite, RJ, in this one.
That's true. I can tell you something else. Underdogs do win, and they do hear all the noise, so let's let this game be decided on the court.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Tyler Hero out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Brown against Powell. Back to Mitchell. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. A 15-footer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
White, wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now Simon. After Tyler Hero's 3-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Ware. Now Powell. Back to Ware. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Nets the corner 3. Adebayo's got 5.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hero passes to Adebayo. It's Powell on the wing. Miami needs to get a shot on. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Tatum passes to Brown. White looking around. For 3. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on Brown. It's Powell with the drive. Ware cans it from downtown.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Celtics trail by 8. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. From downtown, that one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. There's the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. Hero kicks to Powell. It's the 3-point bomb.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Over Adebayo. Tatum with another miss.
and he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Jonas. Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Now here's Wiggins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Boucher. Jaquez with the steal. Wiggins from outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
Here's Boucher. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jaquez the pass to Larson. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics trail by 8. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jaquez right side. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Boucher with the rebound. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Larson. Nothing on the board. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't let Wiggins get comfortable from those corner spots because he will burn you all night long.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Larson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Fires the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that 3 on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
3-pointer, Pritchard. Larson with the rebound. Miami leading by 11. For the 3. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pritchard with a wide open look. Out to the right wing. Wiggins in the post. Hauser defending. Here's Larson. Pass to Jonas. 3-pointer. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Pritchard with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. Boucher the screen. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
On the wing, Jaquez. Miami no good on that time either. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Jonas. On the wing, Wiggins. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 12 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
The shot by Jonas, no good. And the turnover again by Boston.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Higgins outside. Shoots over Hauser. No good on the last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
32.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Anthony Simons out there at White. And it's Queta in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
It's stolen by White. Simons kicks to Brown. Brown attacking. Pass to Simons. And again, Boston with the triple.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on White. There's Hero with the 3. Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Simons. Outside, White. The kick out to Simons. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet at the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Hero against White. Mitchell left side. And stolen by Simons. Here's White. And the 3 ball is good. White's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Now, Hero. 7 points in the game. Drops in the tray. Hero's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Heat. White setting the pick for Tatum. Outside, White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. That shot wide open. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
A short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Pass to Brown. Back to White. Fires the 3. White with another miss. The Heat leading by 11. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Now, Hero. D right on him. Powell inside. Hauser defending. Just 3 to shoot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Boston is on 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Pritchard. Busts the 3 after using the pump fake. He has 6.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Here's Larson. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
Pritchard from outside. And again, it's Boston with the three.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Jaquez sets a screen for Wiggins. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Wiggins is on a tear. He's just getting whatever shot he wants right now.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's good from long range. Pritchard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points for him. Misses the three. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Shireman. The offensive rebound. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Tries again. Connects. The jumper drops. Pritchard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Jaquez. To the paint. Here's Jovic. Launches a three. Good on the triple.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the
shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Heat out front, up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, we've got Jaime Jaquez. He's out there with Wiggins, and it's Larson in at the 2. Wiggins inside the line. And Boston with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Well, I thought this might happen. The coach's
Play will be reviewed.
It's confirmed.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review, coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, well, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anferny Simon. Mitchell kicks to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Pritchard against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Adebayo. Over Tatum. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside Tatum. Tatum with a screen on Hero. White dishes to Tatum. A miss that time, would have put him up. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Now Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Boston trailing. Now Pritchard. Tatum outside. White setting the big for Tatum. Now White to take the lead. Tatum from 3.
I in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Now Hero. Now Adebayo. The three is off. From deep. The three goes down.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Wiggins in the post. Brown's there. 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Another shot. Now Hero. Lets loose a three. A three-pointer. Good.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Pritchard. And down goes the three.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Wiggins with it. White pulls it down.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pritchard against Mitchell. White outside. Here's Pritchard. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. And the three misses. Now Mitchell. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Wiggins. Now Hero. Mitchell outside. Here's Hero. Here's the teardrop. That's in there. Stolen by Mitchell. Wiggins got it. After the review, is overturned on the release. And the last shot is going to be reviewed. Ruled originally a basket. We'll see if it gets overturned, which would end the game. However, if it is ruled, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Here we go. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Brown in at the three spot. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Shoots the three. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
It's stolen by Pritchard. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Up top, Wiggins. A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo with the drive. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Getting Pritchard buries the deep ball.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Adebayo. Oh, the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Boston leading by 4. Brown with a screen on Adebayo. Off target from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Hero. Misses the three. Wiggins against Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Hero scanning the floor. It's in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Outside Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Tatum outside. For 3. He drills the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Pritchard against Mitchell. Tatum outside. Here's Pritchard. From outside, knocks down the 3. A three-pointer. Good. So we see Boston get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah,
Up next, in 2 half-court. Offenses face off doors.
Here we go.
It is a chess match of strategy and execution. And I am here to say I love it.
Every possession becomes very calculated. You run set plays to create high-quality shots. You are, generally speaking, mismatch hunting.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Rebound Boston. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Trent. Lets it go from the wing. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And Turner kicks to Jackson. Back to Turner. A fadeaway. The shot, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed. It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Well, we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Porter kicks to Trent. Jackson in the corner. To the middle. Here's Turner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Harris is checked in for the Bucks.
Milwaukee substitution.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Ball's knocked loose. White drives in. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Tatum's got 5 now.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Trent can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And now, Al Force has something for us from the sideline.
Here's what Boston's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allen. Drills it from outside.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Tatum's shot is off. Bucks trail by 12. Pound with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Porter finds Trent. A 3-ball. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Tatum for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 11 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Fades. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Celtics. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Taurean Prince is out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Coffee passes to Prince. Going inside, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, off the bounce, Taurean Prince can be so dynamic. The speed, the power, all of those things make it tough on the defense.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Coffee. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Pritchard. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Portis sets the pick for Prince. Portis against Boucher. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 12-point game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Prince outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Prince has got 8 points.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Shoots the three. Sims with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
3 on the clock. Portis inside the three-point line. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Hauser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Outside Portis. Pass to Prince. Back to Portis. From the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston leading by 11. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Here's Coffee. Sims kicks to Prince. Portis sets the pick for Prince. From deep. Garza pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Wasted no time on that one. Pritchard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They set the pick. Pass to Hauser. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Coffee can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 15. Hauser finds Boucher. Back to Hauser. And here's Gonzalez. Now Pritchard. He's got 9.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Outside Portis. Drills the three-pointer. Portis has got 5.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Peyton Pritchard displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Brown with the bucket.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Trent passes to Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
The shot's good from Simon.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Tatum for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. They grab their own miss. And taken away by Brown. Here's the break. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Out to White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Giannis. Out to Turner. Shoots over Brown. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Turner's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
There's the triple, and it's Jason Tatum with a 3. And the Celtics lead by 21.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
The Bucks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. No good on the free throw.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Porter. Pritchard from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin?
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And stolen by Williams. Richard with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Inside. Pass to Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And no good that time. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots a fader, and the shot goes in. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Kuzma with the screen for Prince. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Peyton Pritchard making highlight after highlight for Boston. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Over in the corner, Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Boucher with a screen on Prince. Gonzalez. His three-pointers off the mark. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Prince's shot is good.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Three-pointer. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Trent can't hit. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Latrey. They get the rebound. Bucks trail by 21. From deep, Trent drains the three-pointer.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Tatum! And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Portis a screen on Simon. Tatum against Portis. Pass to Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Portis. He's feeling it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 20. Tatum kicks to Brown. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. From downtown, Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, and stolen by Simon. Right side Tatum. With the fadeaway. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
Trent passes to Rollins. Trent, a screen on Simon. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Rollins. Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
Trent kicks to Portis. Over Tatum. Outside Portis. Out to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And here's Tatum for 3. And stolen by Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Trent with the wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Pritchard. Takes a 3. Misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better.